Hello everyone, my name is Heather, and in this video I'm going to be giving you a room tour at least. Maybe I will show you the rest of the hotel. I don't know, I might have to do it tomorrow. I'm really tired right now. I'm at not quite the end of an extremely long trip. Okay, so tonight I am at the Lofton Hotel, which is Tapestry collection by Hilton. It's pretty nice. It doesn't look like much on the outside, and the outside was actually kind of frightening when we got here. There's a lot of homeless in the area and stuff, and there's a lot of, I don't know, riffraff kind of walking around. There was a pretty big police presence when we pulled up because there's a Twins game tonight, and Megan is actually across the street at the famous First Avenue venue going to a concert by herself. So that's why we're here tonight. We just flew back from Florida 4 hours ago. We landed, and it's been a very long day. I got off the Disney Dream cruise ship this morning. I got 4 hours of sleep last night, and I'm really tired. But I want to show you this hotel because this is a very nice hotel, and this was a points redemption. It was a pretty big points redemption. I think this was 50,000 Hilton Honors points. Wasn't real thrilled with using that many points for this stay, but I did definitely want to be as close as possible to First Avenue for Megan's safety, given that she was going to this event by herself at night, on a Friday night. It's Memorial Day weekend 2025, but let me show you this room. The room isn't a lot to talk about. I mean, it's a pretty standard room. The hotel is very nice on the inside. And the service was very attentive, very welcoming, very professional, very nice. The valet did annoy me a little bit because he came out there and he was really pushing me to get valet. And I wasn't comfortable with getting valet because I'm driving a rental car. I'm out of cash. I didn't have any money to tip him. And the parking situation didn't make me very happy when we got here anyway. But it's a long story. So I will try to get some more footage. I don't know why there's a screaming child in the hallway. I'm done with kids at this point. We've been on a cruise ship with a whole bunch of kids. So, and the airports, both in Fort Lauderdale and Minneapolis today, were very busy. But let me show you this room. And I really wanted to get this video done right now because there's a beautiful sunset right now. And there's a Twins game going on, and you can actually see the stadium from this room. So let me show you that. Okay, so you come in here. We are on the 18th floor. This is what the hallway looks like. We're in room 1814. That's the hallway the other way. Okay, when you come in, there is a great big full-length mirror, and it's lighted. You can turn that light off and turn this light off. That's with both of them on. Right over here to the left, solid regular door for the bathroom. And it's a pretty nice bathroom. There's a vanity there. Megan put her stuff down there. Makeup mirror, lighted mirror. There's a hook there. There's body lotion, Lockwood, and there was a regular bar soap. There's an extra little thing with cotton swabs and cotton balls in it. There's a very nice glass shower, tiled glass shower, again with Lockwood shampoo, conditioner, and body wash mounted. Little shelf there, fancy shower controls. Ooh, it's the kind that sprays you at all levels. As much as I might want to use that tonight, that looks too complicated for how tired I am. Okay, and then over here behind this glass, kind of opaque glass thing, yeah, there's a TV in here. Have not seen that before. Here's the remote. And there's a phone by the toilet. So here's the toilet. And yes, you can use the phone or call for help if you need it, or watch TV while you are on the toilet or getting ready. So that's interesting. Okay. Then Out here, it's pretty standard. 2 queen beds, nice thick mattresses, thermostat. I like this cool thing over the top of the beds. There's a nightstand, glass-topped nightstand in the middle. There are just regular outlets in the base of the lamp, and there's individual reading lights on each side. There's a phone and an alarm clock. I don't know what this switch does. I don't know what that does. And the remote for the TV and the Bible, Gideon Bible, in the drawer. And then over here, there's this big dresser thing with the TV on top. And in this side, there's the coffee stuff and the ice bucket, and we took one of the glasses into the bathroom. 3 drawers, which were all empty, and on this side is the mini fridge, and they did give us complimentary bottles of water because of our honor status. Oh, sorry, I passed the closet. There are very lovely, oh, the light turns on by itself, extra bedding up there, very nice, soft, lovely, fluffy robes, and a luggage rack, and a safe mounted in here. Plenty of hangers and iron and an ironing board and laundry stuff. And here's the hair dryer. Is this the hair dryer? Yeah, hair dryer. Are all in the closet. And then over here with all of our stuff is a desk, again with a glass top. Nice office chair. There's one drawer, very, very shallow drawer. And then there are 2 regular plugs and a USB on both sides of the desk. And a desk lamp. And a cool photo of the bridge in downtown Minneapolis, which is where I am. There's this big lamp over here. There is a nice little chair here that I sat in for a while I was talking to Ben on the phone. And then this is the view. I'm on the 18th floor. That is Target Field, and the Minnesota Twins are playing right now. I don't actually know who they're playing. I didn't see that. There was a really phenomenal sunset tonight. And then this is parking ramp over here. Down that way is First Avenue, and that's where Megan is at her show. The Target Center is right across the street, and I was pleasantly surprised, you can't see it now, but to see that the roof is plants. And if you can see down there on the street, it actually says Go Lynx. It's painted right on the street. So I thought that was pretty cool. So yeah, if you want to watch baseball from your room. I mean, I can't actually see the field, but I can, boy, that's bright. but I can see the screen. And if you were maybe in a room a little bit more that way, you might actually be able to like read everything on the screen there. Looks like, boy, that's a blue team. Who is that? The home team would be white, so the Twins are wearing white. Who is blue? That could be a lot of people. Anyway, somebody tell me in the comments, who were the Twins playing on Friday, May 23rd at home? There's a very nice restaurant downstairs on 4. There's business stuff and conference rooms and things in this hotel. There's probably lots more to it that I did not explore. I will try to get you some of that in the morning, maybe. We do have to go to the town where Megan's college is tomorrow and move her from her academic year dorm to her summer dorm because she is living on campus this summer and working as an RA. So that's what we have to do tomorrow. And then I'm actually going to go home. I have not been home since May 13th. So quite a while. Good morning again from the Lofton Hotel in downtown Minneapolis, Minnesota. Megan enjoyed her concert that she went to very much. It was very convenient, yes, to just be able to walk across the street and come back over here last night. And it wasn't actually too late. It was like, what, like 11?
I got back like right before 11.
Yeah, right before 11. So that wasn't bad at all. And I was still awake. And so we were able to talk and stuff before we went to bed. I slept pretty good. Did you sleep?
Yeah, but the pillows are hard.
Pillows are hard, she says. Yeah, I can see that. But I like a firm pillow. But I woke up way too early. I've been awake for hours and it's only 8:25. But I think I'm still on East Coast time because we just flew back yesterday. Megan's gonna get ready now because we have to get down to her college to get her moved to her summer dorm today. And I'm gonna go around now and try to get some footage of the rest of the hotel outside of this room. This is what the view looks like during the day. So there's Target Field, which is where the Minnesota Twins play, and they had a game last night. And this big building right here is this is the roof of the Target Center. Target, by the way, if you don't know, is headquartered here in Minnesota, in the Twin Cities. So that's why everything is named Target. Because they give the money for stuff. But you can see the entrance to the Target Center. And then if you couldn't see it last night, you can definitely see it this morning where it says Go Links down there on the street. And then that's a parking ramp that we've parked in a lot. That one also connects to the Orpheum Theater by a Skyway and across the street. We've parked in there a bunch of times. You can see Prince on the... Do you see that mural of Prince painted on that building over there? Because he played at First Avenue all the time back in the day. Prince is also from Minnesota, if you don't know that. Okay, let me take you and show you some more of this hotel. Okay, I just came out of our room. 1814. And I'm going to take you to the end of the hall here. I'm going to take you to both ends of the hall so you can see what else we can see because we're up high. Yeah, so there's that mural of Prince. Oh, it's actually on the parking ramp. Okay, that Hampton Inn and Suites right there, that's connected to the Prince mural by the Skyway. We've stayed there too, and it's been a good number of years since we stayed there. But that was a really nice hotel too. I don't know if it's still really nice, but when we stayed there, it was brand new, and it was really nice. It was probably 10 years ago, honestly. And then First Avenue, where Megan went to her show, is right down there. And then that really pretty church, that's the Basilica. And over there is also the Walker Art Center and the Spoon and Cherry, the Sculpture Garden. If you've seen pictures of that, that's all right over there. Let's go to the other end of the hallway. This hallway is very nice. I like the wood. You can hear a little bit through the doors, though. I could hear people in the hallway. And there's the elevators. And I hear music playing, and I don't know if it's like it's in somebody's room. So I'm not sure. And then this way, more city. Nothing really readily identifiable to me at first glance. Okay, we'll go to the elevator and I will show you what I can show you. So, okay, one thing I have to tell you. You had to take 2 elevators to get up here. The first elevator only took us to the restaurant level. Oh, this is kind of neat. Oh no, here's the music. It's being piped in. Okay, there's the Pantages. So this is Hennepin. Yeah, that's Hennepin Avenue right down there. Which means the Orpheum, I think it's down that way a little bit. So again, this is a Hilton property. Okay, on 6 is the fitness center. Let's go to 6. And 4th is the elevators to street level and the restaurant. And here's a poster for the restaurant. This place is very... Okay. So there's rooms. It feels like a spa or a lodge. It doesn't feel like you're in the city. Okay, here's the fitness center. And that guy that was in the elevator ahead of me went in here. It's open 24 hours. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the elevator. It's kind of a weird place for a fitness center, but okay. Okay, so 4 is where the very extensive bar is, and the Cosmos restaurant, which apparently is open for breakfast. So there's people in here eating. And then you have to come around here. This place is very cool. And go down again. Hi. To get down to 1. Okay, and then there's nice seats everywhere by the elevators. Okay, now we're back on 1. There's restrooms here, but as Megan pointed out, you need a key or something. There's an ATM right here. And then this is the lobby. Huge mirror. Some Minneapolis artwork here. And Megan, I had dropped off. We came in this door, and Megan sat right here with the suitcases yesterday while I parked the car. There is valet, but it's $55. And so I self-parked in the ramp that's directly under this hotel. But I had to go it's all one-way streets. I had to go around 3 turns. This is a very nice lobby space. There's another bar here. And I think you can have events here too. There's conference space and stuff. Oh wow, look at this. Yeah, there appears to be a kitchen. This is cool. Yeah, really cool, chill vibe in here. It feels very insulated from the busyness outside of the city. I mean, last night there were cops everywhere, people walking to the Twins game and everything. But you come in here and it's very cool and chill and nice, so. This was open yesterday. Yeah, they have that locked right now. But the front desk is there. I'm gonna go back up to the room. There's honestly not much to show you on the outside of the hotel. It's very unassuming. If you weren't looking for the sign and the front door, you'd drive right past it and not even notice it. Like I have apparently 1,000 times and never knew this hotel was here. Yeah, there are 20 floors plus a penthouse. So that's interesting. So we were almost at the top. So yeah, the elevator situation is a little bit weird. The fact that you have to go up the one elevator and then walk around and then go up the other one. Oh, and here's our room. We're back. So there you go. That is all of my tour of the Lofton Hotel in downtown Minneapolis, Minnesota. I hope that you found value in this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up down below. And this is the last video in this very long trip series. I have been away from home for almost 2 weeks, and I'm very tired. And I'm going to go home later today. I hope you enjoyed this series. If you haven't seen it, I spent some time in the cities last week, and then we went to Florida. We went on a cruise on the Disney Dream, and then we came back here and did this, and now we have to take Megan back to school for the summer. Make sure you're subscribed because you never know what we're gonna do next. I booked this trip in within a week's notice? It wasn't very far ahead. Yeah, I planned this because we found out that Megan would have this past week free that just ended. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of our upcoming travel content, because you never know where we're going to go next, because not even we know what we're going to be doing next. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and safe travels.